Yo, it's me, Finn. I'm back. This is the third video I filmed without posting any videos, so let's hope that this one maybe goes up first, because the other two are taking so long to edit. I am stressed because today has been a whole lot of everything, and I was meant to bake a lemon coconut cake today. And by I was meant to bake a lemon coconut cake today, I mean I wanted to bake a lemon coconut cake today. So I'm making it now at 8:05. This should take me about an hour plus the washing up. I don't know where my microphones are, so I feel like I'm yelling at the moment. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. Turn your volume up. Yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started on lemon coconut cake. Okay, so because I don't completely hate everyone on this earth, I'm gonna film me making this. I probably won't talk that much though, because I've got my music playing, because I need it. Otherwise I will go crazy. So I'm just listening to 5 seconds of summer. If this video gets taken down for copyright, it's because I'm listening to 5 seconds of summer. Otherwise I will go insane. Yippee! So first I'm gonna get my ingredients. Okay, I've successfully gathered my ingredients. We got butter, sugar, lemon juice, eggs, flour, milk. The coconut's in the cupboard. Coconut.
Cheese.
But yeah, time to start combining, and also put the oven on gas mark 4 to preheat. And also I should prepare the tins. I don't know if it makes 1 tin or 2 tins of the tins I have, so I'm going to prepare both. To prepare them, I am lining them with greaseproof paper after putting some butter in there to help the paper stick. This will make it easier to take the cake out afterwards, and I won't have to literally scrape it out of the tin. That's really difficult with the tins I've got, because I specifically make them as loaves. So, yippee! Okay, I have put the greaseproof paper in the tins. Next step, preheat the oven to gas mark 4 or whatever your equivalent is in degrees. I'm not googling that, you can figure that out yourself. Okay, your next step, I guess, my next step is to mix all the ingredients. So I've got a big mixing bowl, and then over here the little green things are smaller bowls. And then I've also got, this is the scales. I normally put the butter straight in, as well as the sugar straight in. I just need something to measure the lemon juice. So I've got this. It just says like 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. This recipe is 2 tablespoons. It's a lot of lemon juice, but it's a fresh bottle, for me at least. So, oh well. Even though the bottle looks half full. So yeah, I'm now gonna get started. It's just gonna be a time lapse again. I've made the cake mixture, it took me way longer than it should have, to be honest. It took me like 3/4 of an hour-ish. That includes the like filming, measuring and everything though. Because I started filming at 5 past and it's now almost 8:45. As you can tell, it's now dark outside. It wasn't before. So the fan on the oven has turned on. That turned on, I think, when I was adding in the last of the flour. I don't know, you probably saw me look at the oven, to be honest. So the next step is literally just pour the cake mix into the tins. I don't know how much this is gonna make. I think it will make 2 though. So I'm just gonna hope for the best, and then after this, they go in the oven for half an hour. I will set a half an hour timer. In that time, I will like clean up, wash up. I probably won't film any of that, but just know the cakes will be in, and I will probably film once they're in. So. Okay, so the batter is now in, and it is exactly 8:45, which means they will come out at 9:15. I'm literally now just gonna like wash up, so all of that stuff that's there, I'm gonna put it away, or at least like put it on this countertop. Kind of once I've like cleared all the ingredients up, moved everything, wiped everything down, and then yeah, I guess I'll check in about half an hour. So okay, so it is now just about 9:15, which is around the time the cake should be done. I've just checked them and turned them around. They haven't really risen a whole lot, which is fine. Because again, I didn't know how much mixture there was, so it's just not risen as much as obviously if I'd poured it all into one tin, which I don't really care about, because to be honest, that means it will last longer for me. So it's probably got maybe like 10 minutes left on it instead of like 2. So the cakes are done. So we're now on to add in the syrup and coconut. Yippee! I think my neighbours have just decided that now's a good time to go out, so yay. For time, it is 6:30. So they've, no, 9:30. So they've been out the oven for like 10 minutes-ish. So here we go. Also, I put cling film under the metal rack because obviously it's got holes in it. And that will just collect anything, and it makes it a lot easier to clean up because all the extra syrup strips straight onto the cling film rather than onto the counter. So it just makes clean up a lot easier, especially since it's so late at night now. Well, I say so late at night. It's late for me to be baking, since I haven't baked in ages. To be fair, I think most of my baking I do is late at night, but the last few times I've done baking was for college. And funny enough, I made lemon drizzle cake 2 years ago, I think, for college. So that's the last time I would have even like used this recipe. So now I'm just pouring coconut into my hand and then literally sprinkling it on top. There's not really an art to this, it's just sprinkle coconut. I mean, it is art, get all deep about it, but you know, I could like, draw stars and hearts with the coconut, but I don't have the energy for that. That was the end of that handful, so just gonna add a bit more because I didn't get enough. I do kind of like to go crazy with the coconut. Obviously, personal preference, seeing as there's a lot of coconut in the cake, but yeah, It's just what works for me and my family. So that's it. They're done now. Let me show you real quick. So this is what they look like done. You know, stunning. Obviously you can see like here, this is where the corners of the paper were. That's not a problem, it's going to get eaten all the same. Outro, I guess. Thank you for watching. I know I've been really slow with uploads at the moment. I literally posted my first 2 videos saying I was going to do Sundays 8 every week, and then I haven't since then. Part of it is haven't had motivation. I've been having a lot of fatigue problems recently and trying to sort that out with the doctors. And then also just editing takes me forever. So I'm hoping that I can like whack this video out by like, I don't know, Thursday, Friday. I'm kind of abandoning the upload schedule thing because it's clearly not working for me because it's putting like too much pressure on me. So that's just me personally though. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and stuff.